Viwinco stands for Vinyl Window Company. It was founded in 1982. My father and his partner were in the building materials supply business, and they were approached by CertainTeed Corporation to make vinyl replacement windows back in the 80s. And they decided to bring it on because a lot of their customers were selling windows but buying them from other suppliers. So they had hired 6 people to start, and as the story goes, it was 6 guys screwing together windows around tables that were made of plywood and 2x4s. And as it evolved into the growth year after year, it evolved into a large production facility that we currently have about 284 people here, and we run a couple of shifts. We still custom make every window to an order, whether it's a replacement window or the new construction that we added. And then about 15 years ago, we got into impact resistant windows, which are hurricane windows. Everything's custom ordered and delivered in a short lead time to wholesale distributors throughout the Mid-Atlantic region and all the way down into the Florida and Alabama area. We've been making windows for 35 years now. We've put in different technology as far as the impact glass, but also the changes of low E glass, warm edge spacer, and instead of everything being screwed together, now the technology to make it into one frame is fusion welding, where we actually bond the PVC on all 4 corners that it becomes one piece. And so the technology has changed in the manufacturing process, and now we're producing products that are saving energy, but we're also producing products that protect the home during a hurricane. We laminate glass in-house, we temper glass in-house, we have our own certified test wall to do testing in-house and certification, and we make geometrics and ship everything out on our own fleet on a weekly basis to our distributors.
My father helped kind of start the company, and you know, I've grown up since I was a kid, kind of running the halls around here. You know, I've been involved in a lot of it. Probably the first job I had here was a summer job in cutting grass, and that might have been the best job here because it was there was no stress involved. But you know, during summertime when I wasn't in school, I would be you know, I worked in the factory for a while. I worked in warehousing, shipping, accounting. My first full-time job here was in customer service, and I did that for a couple years. And that provided really good training for me when I went out on the road, and I did outside sales for about 6-7 years down in the Eastern Shore, Delaware and Maryland. So I did that, and then in July of this year, I came back into the office as Director of Marketing Communications, and then just recently have taken the sales under my belt. So now I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing. So that's kind of my story.
I started with the company from the beginning out of college. I was out in sales for building materials, and we brought on the window. By 1990, I was made president of the company and really liked this business. I liked the energy saving part, the supply part to the contractors, the end users out on the job site. And so I got out of the family business of building materials and jumped totally into the windows. And over the years, I ended up buying the company from my family. And we've been doing this now 35 years. It's a career that I've made here, and it's very challenging with employees and compliance issues, not only from the employer standpoint, but also from the certification on the product, as well as making safety glazing in-house, the tempering and the laminated glass. We've got a lot of compliance there. So there's challenges, but it is fun. It's been a great career. And I love working at this job. I love the people inside our building as far as the employees go, and I love the people outside that buy products from us and give us challenges of how to be a better supplier. It is pretty much a 24-hour-a-day job, at least thinking about it, but you know, it's been very good to me. and the employees and the customers have been good to this company.
It's a family-owned and operated business, and in this day and age, that's very rare. And at least in this industry, you look at all of the window companies that are getting purchased and rolled into each other. So having a family-owned and operated company allows us to really listen to our customers, listen to the feedback, and quickly adapt to any changes. So the family-owned and operated really helps us adapt to the changing industry, and it also really resonates with our customers and our customers' customers and the homeowners who like dealing with a company that has, a face to that company. It's not just this, faceless corporation.
What does Viwinco mean to me? Viwinco has given me a lifetime of learning, challenges of being a better employer. It has been a fun project, so to speak, to build the business up from just a handful of people, to get it to 30 people, to get it to 100 people, to get it over 200, and the challenges of the downturn really bring out the emotional side of what Viwinco means to me, that we've spent my entire life building this to get it to a point that I want it to continue on. I'm not worried about a legacy, but that the plant continues on for the employees and any family members who might be in the business.
All the ways people pronounce Viwinco, oh my gosh. Viwinco, the Viwincos, Vincos, Wincos, there's so many different ways.
What's the proper way?
The proper way is Viwinco, and once you explain it that it's vinyl window company, then people have the aha moment. So it's Viwinco, vinyl window company.